Hello everyone, Ranjitha here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing good. Today I am back with another fun DIY. I am going to show you how to make your own DIY magnetic fishing game. As you all know, the whole world is facing the pandemic of COVID-19 and we are all forced to stay at home and keep our kids at home too. It is safe for them, but at the same time it's very difficult keeping them indoors. So I thought this little DIY will help them stay home and stay safe. Before we move on further, kindly consider subscribing to my channel and tap on the bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. So let's get started. For making this game, you will need felt in different colors. I have chosen to use different colors. You can also use the same color felt for all the fishes as well. You will need some paper clips, some yarn and scissors to cut out your felt. In case if you do not have such felt cloth, you can use foam sheets instead of felt. I'm also taking these strong magnets. These are very small but yet they are very strong. You can use any magnets that you have at home. All you need to check out is your magnet is strong enough to catch your paper clips from a distance. I hope you can understand. You just need a couple or a single magnet that is strong enough to hold your paper clips. I am now sketching out the shape of a fish on an scrap cardstock. You do not have to be very artistic to do this. A rough shape of a fish will do the job. So I'm just putting my paper clip and seeing if the size of the fish is enough to hold the paper clip. Once I'm happy with the shape and size of the fish, I'm cutting it out. This will act as my template because I wanted all my fish to be of the same size, so it'll look good. If you are confident, you can directly cut felt without any paper template. Once I'm done cutting out the paper template, I'm placing it on felt and then tracing the pattern. Here I'm using a water erasable pen. You can use any light colored pen or pencil so that it's not too evident while cutting out your fish. So I'm tracing 2 fishes per color. I wanted a total of 10 fishes. If you do not have so many colors of felt, you can also cut all the fishes in the same color, and like I said, if you do not have felt, you can also replace it with foam sheets. I'm carefully cutting out the shape of fish that I have traced out on the felt. In case you have older kids, they can do it themselves, but in case you have very younger kids, I think you assisting them and making this game for them and then giving it to them to play is a good idea. Just like this, I have cut the other fishes. I've made a total of 10 fishes. As you can see, now that I'm ready with all my fishes, all I will be doing is I'm just clipping up matching colored paper clips. I had matching colored paper clips, so I'm using them. In case if you do not have matching colored paper clips, you can use whatever is available with you. Alternatively, I didn't bother about how good the fish were looking. In case if you want to conceal these paper clips, what you have to do is you have to cut 2 fishes of the same size, place the paper clip in between the 2 fishes like a sandwich and then hot glue them. This way you can conceal your paper clips. I was not very keen in concealing my paper clips because I just wanted a quick DIY to keep my daughter engaged and keep her indoors. So I'm just piercing these paper clips into the felt fish. Now that our fish are ready, I'm keeping them aside and I'm going ahead and making the fishing rod. For the fishing rod, I'm using some yarn, magnets and an unsharpened pencil. I hope your kids will surely have this at home. All I'm doing is I'm wrapping up the pencil with a yarn. I'm making sure it is tight enough so that it will not loosen and it will hold strong while we are trying to catch the fish with the magnet. So I'm just winding up the yarn onto the pencil, and then I'm cutting off the excess yarn. Once I've wrapped up the yarn to the pencil and have secured it properly, I'm cutting off the excess, and then I'm taking a fairly long piece of yarn and cutting it down there. As you can notice, I'm taking a very fairly long piece of yarn. This is because in case if my yarn falls short, I'll have to repeat the whole thing again. But in case if it is a little longer than what I want, I can always wrap it to the pencil and adjust the length accordingly. Here, as you can see, these magnets are quite strong. All I'm doing is I'm placing the yarn in between the two magnets and then just sealing it there. This is a very easy way of doing it. If you have really strong magnets, I think this process will do. We'll just try out how our fishing rod is working. If we are happy with it, we'll go ahead. Otherwise, we'll make little changes to the fishing rod. As you can see, I've trapped my yarn in between the two strong magnets. Now let's go ahead and test if it's working. My little 4-year-old daughter is testing the fishing rod, and she already started liking the game a lot. As you can see, the magnet will catch the pins that we have placed on the fish, and this is like a simple DIY magnetic fishing game. In case you have smaller kids, you can wrap up the yarn a couple of more times so that you can adjust the length of the yarn. Now, as you can see, sometimes the yarn tends to come off in between the two magnets. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some more felt and I'm tracing two circular circles onto the felt. These circles need to be slightly larger than the size of your magnets. Once I've traced them onto felt, I'm cutting them in size and shape. After cutting the two circles from the felt, all I will be doing is I will be putting some hot glue onto one of the felt pieces and then placing the magnet sandwich or the yarn and the magnet onto the felt and then placing the other piece of felt onto it. I hope you can understand. First I'm placing the felt and then I'm placing the magnet and the yarn on it and then putting some more hot glue onto it and then placing the other piece of small circular felt that I have cut. This will secure the magnet and yarn in between the two felt pieces and it will not come out even if your kids play for a long time. As I have told you, you can adjust the length of the yarn according to your wish. If you feel the yarn is too long, all you have to do is wrap it around the pencil a couple of more times. And for smaller kids you will need shorter yarn, and for elder kids you will need longer yarn. I'm going ahead and testing my new fishing rod in which I have sandwiched the magnets in between the two felt circular pieces. Yes, it's perfectly working and it's a very quick and easy DIY. You can make it out for your kids. If you have elder kids, they can make it themselves. I hope this DIY was of some inspiration to you and will help you keeping your kids indoors and occupied for a little longer time and keep them safe from the pandemic we are facing. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you liked this video and it was of some inspiration to you. If you like such videos of mine, kindly consider subscribing to my channel and also do follow me on my social media where I share my craft, card making and other videos with you. Thank you.